All right, now we're entering into Gulfport. No, I'm sorry, mother, right? Biloxi. You can see the casino, the Golden Nugget over there, all in front of us. Hurrah! All right, Biloxi was wiped out. What hurricane tore this place up? I can't remember. A hurricane back in the 70s tore up all these casinos. Look at the casino over there. They have tons of. They rebuilt those before they rebuilt a lot of these people's houses. That's the Hurrah Casino. It's very beautiful, very scenic, right off the Gulf Coast, which is over there. All right, this is another casino here. And this is Biloxi. This is the main street or Highway 90 in Biloxi. All right, we're going to one of the tourist areas where they sell a lot of souvenirs here in Biloxi. Okay, this over there is a restaurant. I don't know the name of that restaurant. I think, is it called TBT? I think it's TBT. I'm not really sure. Okay, and this is part of the Hurrah up here. Very scenic area, very beautiful area. A lot of money comes in here because of the casinos. You have all the entertainers who come over here, and because the entertainers come here, guess what? The people come here. People go where the entertainers are, and that's where the money go.
That's right.
So there's a lot of money right here in Biloxi. Not sure how much filters into the community. I think it filters right back in this area here. All right, that's the Gulf Coast that you're looking at over there. Now they have, this is the Mary O'Keefe Museum right there. It's owned by no, it's owned by the city, but it's a black museum. It's called the O'Keefe Museum. There's another historical museum right this part of it. Here is a house here. I'm not sure. Along this area, they used to have all these big, beautiful houses. There's a hurricane that came through here, I think in 1967. I can't recall. Over here, you see nothing but land. All this was all houses.
That's right.
And the hurricane tore all those houses up. And those that weren't killed decided not to rebuild, and they left this area to my knowledge. Okay, in front of us, you see more casinos. Okay, more nice. Now, these are relative new. These are condos here. Now, these been here since I graduated from high school, and that's been a while, but they're relatively new. These are some of the old houses that been here that survived, I think, through the hurricane. This is Biloxi Little Theater is down the street there. Also, they have Biloxi Television Station. Over here, you see more tourist area. This is the beach. It's good and nice over there. Mother and I went to Biloxi Television Station. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, that's where I had an interview when I was doing my one-woman show here. We went there. We have the Waffle House here. You know, they're still building in this area as well. They have the Hard Rock. I like the Hard Rock because you see the sign says Biloxi. We're coming in the heart over here. This is the heart of Biloxi right here. Okay, driving really slow so you can see it. That's the Hard Rock Cafe. They got one in New York. They have them everywhere. Okay, the Hard Rock Cafe. You see the big guitar up there in the front. This is the Hard Rock Cafe. Over there, there's another sign that says Biloxi, so you know exactly where you are. Also, there's a fine dining restaurant that I've gone to some time ago that's over there on my right. I'm not sure that yellow house over there, it may be, I think it's called the Mary O'Keefe Restaurant. No, it's not. It's not. I don't think it is. I can't recall the name of it. But anyway, nevertheless, it's a nice restaurant in this area if you ever want fine dining. It's somewhere right across the street from the Hard Rock Cafe. I can't think of the name of it at all. Mother, can you think of the name of the restaurant?
No,
This is the Hard Rock.
I've never been to it.
You haven't been to it. She probably hasn't been to it. We have another casino. Oh, it's called the Mary Mahone Old French Restaurant. There it is right there. All right, so Mary Mahoney's, if you ever get into the area. Another, Charles Wilson is going to be down here. This is another casino. I think it's called the Boulevard. And Charlie Wilson is going to be performing. Mother and I used to go to the Boomtown Cafe where they always had like Fat Tuesday. So we would always get buffet meals, are relatively inexpensive. And if you go like on a Monday or Tuesday, I think they have Senior Citizen Day. So I would gather up whomever and we would go there and just kind of dine out. Look how pretty that is. This is the back of the Boulevard. They have Kelly. They have a lot of different entertainers that are always performing here. So they bring the money in here. And I think the money goes out as well, what is not spent here to maintain the casinos. But all in all, I think here in Biloxi, they may have about, I don't know, 10, 15 casinos, Mother?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, Mother says she doesn't know. She doesn't go into casinos. Well,
no.
That's true. But all right, so if we keep driving here on Highway 90, there are other casinos, but I can't show you them all while I'm driving here. There, the MGM Park over there. And we have the Doubletree Hotel, which is one of the main hotels. The boulevard is one of the biggest here, I think. I'm not really sure about that. That highway over there would take you to our new highway. It's called Highway 10. Now, as we drive straight on this street, which is called Highway 90, it's been here since day one. I've always remembered Highway 90. Highway 10 is relatively new. Again, here are some of the houses from back in the days that I said some remain. Over to our left, we have the good old Gulf of Mexico. Good old Gulf of Mexico. Okay. We have the tower here, which is right across the street from what they call the White House. The Biloxi Visitor Center is right here. And that's its quite elaborate old house. But they turned it into the Biloxi Visitor Center. Now, I want to take you to one other site, and then I'm going to put this down. Over there, you have the pier. I'm not sure if you can see that. You get a little bit of idea of what's around here. Even though a lot of people don't know about the Gulf Coast, and when you think of Mississippi, a lot of times people think that, oh, the people there are so poor and they're so backwards, but that's quite the contrary. If you do your research, you'll see that Mississippi was very prominent even back in the 1920s, the 1910s. We had black politicians. We had wealthy black people. Now, coming up on my right, I want to change the subject for a moment. Today, we're going to be visiting a friend of mine, and his name is Dr. Mason. If you see this sign right here, that's his father, Dr. Mason Sr. He integrated the beaches over here to my left. He was very instrumental in integrating the beaches. These are just more houses that I'll let you see as I talk. Now, Dr. Mason is very instrumental in keeping the legacy of his father alive here in Biloxi and Ocean Spring, Mississippi. The NAACP here in Biloxi and Ocean Spring is very active in terms of what I call keeping our history alive and well. They're very progressive, and we're coming up to one of the main Air Force bases here, and it's called the Keesler. I'm not sure if you can see that sign. It's a Keesler, and that's the Keesler, and right in front is what we call the White House. They call that the White House. Now, that's relatively new. It's called the White House. It's basically just a very, very nice restaurant. So anyway, that I've given you a little bit of an idea what the Gulf Coast looked like in case you've never been here and you've heard all kinds of things about it. Mother, what do you think about Gulfport, Biloxi, where you live?
It's nice. It's really nice.
It's really nice?
It's really nice.
It's a beautiful place. A lot of nice homes and things. All right, just wanted to share our day with you guys and a little bit of history of Malls Point, Biloxi, and Ocean Spring. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Have a wonderful and exciting day.